Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This amendment is straightforward, necessary, and it's deeply grounded in existing law. Title IX has for decades protected students from discrimination based on pregnancy, childbirth, termination of pregnancy, miscarriage, stillbirth, and recovery from any of those conditions. This isn't new. This is settled law, and it applies regardless of political ideology or personal belief. What this amendment does is ensure that nothing in this bill is read to narrow those protections or to silence schools from providing students with complete, accurate information about their rights and available resources under Title IX. Right now, the underlying bill requires institutions to proactively provide information only to students who are pregnant and carrying a pregnancy to term. Does not require and could be interpreted to discourage schools from offering the same information to students who experience miscarriage, stillbirth, or who choose to terminate a pregnancy. Well, that is a serious omission. Pregnancy discrimination does not end when a pregnancy ends. In fact, for many students, this is when they need accommodations and support the most. Time to recover, flexibility with coursework, access to counseling, and protection from retaliation or academic penalty. Representative Stevens' amendment simply clarifies that schools remain free and fully permitted to provide students with information and resources related to all pregnancy-related medical conditions covered by Title IX, nothing more, nothing less. This amendment does not require any school to provide or pay for abortion services. It does not override state law. It does not alter Title IX's neutrality provision. It does not interfere with the religious exemptions. What it does do is prevent Congress from unintentionally endorsing a selective interpretation of civil rights protections, one that elevates certain students while leaving others in the dark. At the same time, this bill directs students to file complaints with the Office of Civil Rights. Well, that office has seen its workforce cut in half, and most regional offices shuttered. Providing incomplete information while weakening enforcement is not a serious policy response. And so if this committee truly believes pregnant students deserve clarity and dignity and support, then we should not be afraid of completeness. We should not be afraid of accuracy, and we should not be afraid of the law as it exists today. This amendment ensures that students are not misled, that institutions are not chilled from doing the right thing, and that Title IX protections remain whole, not fragmented by ideology. I urge my colleagues to support this amendment, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.